Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a review on one of my, I think I dare say that it is one of my absolute holy grail product, and it is this Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. What this is basically is that this is a clay mask, but it's in powder form. It's all natural, there is no chemicals or anything inside. And like all clay masks, it is a deep cleansing clay, so when you apply it on, it kind of like extracts all the impurities and all the dirt that usually gets clogged in your pores. It's good for all skin types. So even if you do have oily skin, dry skin, you know, whatever skin condition you have, calcium bentonite clay is good for that. It's been used for hundreds of years, and back in, you know, the dark ages, before computers and technology and all that, people actually used to use bentonite clay for healing purposes. There's a variety of uses for this clay, and basically it's just to extract all the toxins. I've been using this mask for a bit over a year, and there is still so much in this little container. I bought this off iherb.com. I'll put the link down in the description bar below for those of you who are interested in getting it. And it is really cheap, which I was like surprised, because usually when it comes to natural organic products, like they're always not so cheap. They're kind of expensive. I think I got this for about $5 or $6 US, and there is a lot of product in here, because when you do mix it and make it into a paste, you really don't need a lot. This is what the product looks like, if you can see without me trying not to spill anything. So it's really finely milled clay powder, and what you do is you just get a bit of this and then you put it in like a little mixing bowl, and at the back there is directions on how to use the product. You can either mix it in with a little bit of apple cider vinegar or water. I just opted to use water. I haven't tried it with apple cider vinegar. I can't tell you guys how good it is with it. So I've so far only been using water with it, and it's done a pretty good job when it comes to my skin. Every time my skin flares up, or I'm going through a stage of when my skin just misbehaves and doesn't want to cooperate with me, I just use that once a week, and it just calms everything down. My skin feels really soft and smooth after using it, and I can tell that my pimples and stuff, they don't completely disappear, but they're not as obvious, and it's just it just calms it down. Back, it's got directions and ingredients and everything, and really it says not to use any metal utensils or metal mixing bowls or anything. So I just use a ceramic mixing plate, and I use a plastic spoon, or I get an old foundation brush that I don't really want to use, and I use that to mix it, because when you mix it, you kind of have to mix it so that it becomes a really smooth paste and that there's no clumps. And I find that applying this with a brush is so much easier, and it's less mess-free compared to if you were to use your fingers. There's also no directions on the ratio of how much clay powder and water or apple cider vinegar you're supposed to mix into the bowl. So it's really trial and error, as long as you have like a thick pasty consistency. And all you do is, after you have that thick paste consistency, you just apply that all over your face. I like to apply a sort of thick layers, and I just leave it on for about, you know, 10-20 minutes until everything is dry. And you can tell when it's dry because the color changes into like a lighter green. And all you have to do after that is just get a warm towel, well, a warm damp towel, kind of pat it on your face for a bit to just let the steam and the moisture soak into the mask, and then gently rub it away. And you can, after that, just wash your face with water once you get all that mask off. I really like this product because, as I said before, it works well with my skin, and I have oily combination skin. It doesn't leave my skin feeling dry after using the mask. It leaves my skin feeling, you know, natural and soft. There is a bit of tightness, but it's not uncomfortable. It's gonna sound really weird, but when you apply the mask on, you can, like, as it dries, you can kind of feel like a tingly sensation. I don't know, just feels like I guess at the back it says feel your skin pulsate, and I guess it kind of feels like that. You can just feel your skin kind of moving, I don't know, pulsating, tingly. It's a really weird feeling, but I just feel like when it does that, I just imagine all my pore and all my dirt that's in my pores, like it's just being absorbed by the clay. Some of you guys may not like that feeling. You kind of have to get used to it, but I promise you after a while it kind of becomes an addictive feeling. For $5 and $6, this is a huge jar, and it will really last you for a year or more. And because it is in a dry form, it lasts a while. As long as you get no moisture inside, it should be fine. And yeah, so this product just makes it leaves my skin feeling fresh, soft, and I just love the feeling of my skin after I use this product. Now, the bad thing I don't like about this product is that because it is in a powder form, you kind of have to, you know, mix it, and then sometimes you end up making too much of that paste mixture and it just becomes a total waste. So the first few times you use it, you may make either a bit too much or a bit too little. But then after the first few times, you kind of get the hang of how much you make. And the second thing I don't like is the whole cleaning it off after you've applied it on. It cracks, but it doesn't like crack and flake off. Like, you can't just get a damp towel and just, you know, wipe your face with it, because it does, I don't know, it just stretches and tugs at your skin. It takes a bit of patience when you do want to remove it, because you have to like let the moisture soak in and then gently wipe it away, and then, you know, all that. So it does get a bit messy in that sense as well. It's a lot of hard work just to remove it, and sometimes I get a bit too lazy to apply the mask on, because I know that the removing process is just such a pain in the ass. One of the other bad things is that if you're in Australia, you can't get this. You'd have to order it online. You can, you know, get it off eBay, whatever, but I chose to get it off. So it is a pretty gentle product for all skin types, and I definitely recommend this. If you guys do want to try a clay mask, I recommend this clay mask. It's a bit messy, you know, it's a bit bleh, but trust me guys, it is so worth it. I also have a review on this up on my blog that I will list down below, but other than that, yes, this is my holy grail mask, and I do recommend all of you to try this. So yeah, I hope you guys like this review, and I will see you guys in my next video, which I think will be a tutorial. Let me know about what products you want me to review, because I do a lot. Okay, seriously, after Friends, I can't say that. I do a lot of, there you go. I do a lot of reviews on my blog, then on my video, like on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! To see my previous video, click on the image on the right. Thumbs up this video, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and blog.